Alright, welcome back. Let us continue. Our quest for Byzantine glory continues, and good things are happening. We're actually gonna convert this to Orthodox so that when we free Savoy, Savoy is more likely to end up as an Orthodox thing, and thus more pliable to our glorious desires. I might not be able to take Lombardia for Savoy though, which would be unfortunate, but what can you do? Still, Tuscany will be weakened by this, and we forced an all treaties on them, so Britain should be less likely to protect them in the future. Also, let's go and fuck Milan's forces there. Denmark has a few armies somewhere hiding like little... No. Ah, damn it. Shouldn't have broken that. Breached walls minus, what, 18? Should have left that alone, let it keep going, but whatever. Yeah, let's start picking up some war score through random battles, cause that will matter. Unless we full occupy them, which will be hard cause they have, you know, stuff in the North Sea. Which makes me feel bad. Liturgical reform, hold true to the old ways. Yes, we want to lose Patriarch authority because we want more money now. We've converted all the difficult holdings we were gonna have to convert, so right now it doesn't matter. Yeah, another 20,000 people should really help. Okay, good, Sjaland is ours. That's excellent. Now things become a lot more interesting, and we're gonna just keep on moving and occupying everything. We're gonna probably have to occupy all of mainland Denmark to make this stick, but once we are done, we will have a personal union with Denmark. They will belong to me. How much do they hate me currently, really? Because that's an important question. Not that badly, to be honest, which is good. It will make things easier, because in order to maintain a union we need to maintain positive prestige, which is just plain not going to be a problem, but we also need to maintain positive relations, which is slightly harder. Okay, Finn is taken, go to Lowland. Good. Provence is taken, good. Yeah, we're not going to be... Oh, Provence is expensive. And also fully there, so that's hardly a thing. Okay, so Savoy. Fortunately, we will not be able to create them as a vassal. We'll have to actually take the holdings and then, you know, recreate them. Liguria and Cuneo. It's tempting. So apparently Denmark and Brandenburg had broken their alliance temporarily. You know, no, let's not. If anything, I would take Liguria and Parma to weaken their naval power and take away their ports. Oh, I cannot, cause it's their capital, and I can't take both of these, so these are probably my best bet. Let's actually try to free Savoy in the hope of... Yeah, frack me, right? That's unlikely to happen. Okay, Lombardia is sieged though, which is good. Okay. Hopefully that will be fine. Select army, that's... a proper army, yeah, the balances are right, okay, good. So that's essentially 99%, we've practically won, they are at our mercy. Yeah, I could release them. So, I'm pretty sure I could peace vassal Venice. I'm not so sure about being able to peace vassal, yay, Savoy if I release them, so I'm not gonna be releasing Savoy, certainly, as a peace condition. That seems like a really bad idea. We could easily end up getting screwed by game mechanics, and I don't want to take too much aggressive expansion, so I'm gonna recreate Savoy from this little thing, then I'm gonna free Venice and call it a day, and that should hopefully work out in my favor. Unless it doesn't, in which case we're gonna be slightly screwed. Okay, you are finally getting over there, which is good. Yeah, Denmark should be well and truly mine. They have nowhere to go. They will be mine. Now, darling, we will have ourselves a union. Whether you like it or not, we will have ourselves a union. Want another siege? Keep going. Brescia is now mine. Let us retreat. Will you give me access? No. So we could return to there. We'll have to rebuild our navies, obviously. Our trade ships for one. Early frigates. Can I get anything better than early frigates, though? Okay. Milan. Release nations. Venice. You'll release Venice as an independent state, and that will have to do. There we go. That's that war handled. Now, Venice. They would accept vassalization. Let's royal marriage them first. Great. Now we should be able to forge an alliance, send a gift, the whole shebang. Yes, even though I'm at war, they'll still accept it. So that's good. Okay, now go there. Good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, you're moving across, that's good. I'm actually gonna keep Brandenburg in the war for a little bit, just in case I end up needing the extra war score or something. Okay. Lost the conquest casus belli against Venice, which we apparently at some point had. Oh well. Now, next job is to make for some sending of the gifts. Yeah, and we'll have Venice as a vassal. We'll create... No, but tempting. We'll create Savoy as a vassal and feed them more stuff from Milan when we can. And that should create for some... yeah, I couldn't have asked for a... You know... Whatchamacalls, a annulment of treaties with Austria anyway, so... Okay, good, and now we should be able to vassalize them on May the 9th, which is extremely good. Also, you. Stay there, you there, you there. There we go, now that looks good, doesn't it? Denmark! For the glory of the Roman Empire! Oh, yes, 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 yes. For the glory of the Roman Empire. Also, let's send 40 Tau back here, because we're gonna bend over the Ottomans. Gonna take them over our knee and give them a good spanking. And 40 Tau over here, because we're gonna have another war with the Mughals, because they were foolish enough to join the bloody coalition against us. Yeah, and I really want an Orthodox Savoy. An Orthodox Savoy pleases me greatly. How wide is the margin? That is good. Venice is a member of the Empire now. They are not a member of the Empire, incidentally, at the beginning of the game. There we go. Yes, we have managed to secure our claims there. That is excellent. That is taken. Go to Vasterbotten. And after that we'll have to start moving into the mountains. That is slowly taking in our favor. That is good, 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 good news. Well, how old is our king? 44. Ew. That's not so good, but we should manage. Danish peasants, that's not good. We're gonna have to gather some forces and smash them. In fact, we have the people here for smashing. Let's use them. That's why they're there, to smash misunderstandings like that. And go to Akerhus. Take care of that. Denmark is high on war exhaustion, and they're only gonna get higher, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do, and I'd rather they were weak. Ooh, grain depots. That has to be a unique one, right? 10 points of 10% boost like that has to be a unique building. Okay, so things are nicely progressing, I would say. We're at 48% with Denmark, which will, of course, allow for massive, massive gains, because we'll take all of Denmark, essentially. And as for Austria, we want to end up in another war on the same side as them when we can, just to make sure that it works out in our favor. When we declare on, yay, whatchamacalls it's next. Also, Khorasan, my dear darling, cannot ask to annex while I'm at war, but the annexed vassal thing will not stop us there, so that's good. Ditch that, we don't really want that. 20 out there with a good commander, that's fine, that's fine. 1 hour on the commander count, but we should be okay. Yeah, the next tech is 11 years ahead, and we already have 600 points, so we'll be fine on that. Lots of crap we could build. Unique building, stability or the march. Don't really care that much about that. Plantations, no. Farm estates we could build. In fact, if we pieced out Brandenburg, we would get some more troops we could use against Denmark, and it would give us enough cash to build some more stuff. So why don't we actually do that? Let's make peace, right? In fact, annul your treaties while you're at it. Anything else I want to ask for? Trade power? Nah, screw that. Yeah, this will be good enough. We shouldn't have any trouble full controlling Denmark, so we're gonna go with that. How many ships on your side? None. So I have a massive sea advantage there, which is okay, obviously. Recall, no reason to keep you there. Also, let's order ourselves some more farm estates, shall we? Just to help with that. Yes, that sounds good. More trade value. And how much trade value have we gotten? Not enough, apparently, actually. Since this is in the wrong node, we're gonna cancel this, and since we have this bullshit happening, we're gonna start building some more navies back up, because they're stealing a lot of my cash. And currently these wars actually worked out against us, because right now we're losing more cash than we did before to these stealing bastards. And yes, we are most definitely fighting for money. And what do you mean that's uncivilized? Hell, people still do it today, even though it's uncivilized. Total bullshit. But, power-hungry politicians and various assholes. Various assaulted douchebags and all that. I could, after I annex Denmark, start collecting from the Baltic. I mean, theoretically. Apparently Denmark does have a few troops somewhere. According to... That's peasants, right? So that should be relatively safe. Want you to go to... Not yet, but after they engage the battle, proceed to Nark. And we will endeavor to solve that problem. Come on. Maintain. On Austria, I think I'm gonna maintain. Damn, those peasants are holding out well. Fuckers. And Denmark has 4,000 troops there. I don't like that. Let's go and smash that up. Yes, we're up to 50%. Now, when will you be willing? Not quite yet. Obviously, we need to take more stuff from you. Bergslagen, sure. Holy crap, we're getting practically all of the Scandinavian Empire, barring a few pieces like Coal and Karelia. Which is good. Obviously. Overseas expansion against Multan. The fuck is Multan? Oh. Oh! Hello! Apparently there's a Multan now. Interesting. So the Mughals are a burning wreck right now, which is perfectly fine with me, to be honest. Gonna get over there, we're gonna pull the really good general off of that, or one of the really good generals. I have a few. We're gonna put him in Optimatoi, and we're gonna attack the Ottomans. Coalition or no coalition, we need to fight our wars and pursue our interests. We have only 80 years till the end of the game. I should be able to annex Denmark before that is over. Hopefully. We probably won't get Austria, because they have an heir to take over after this ruler dies, and you know, just generally badness. But you know, I have my hopes and dreams. Hopefully they won't be crushed. It's Siva. Sabotage reputation. Yeah, they do not like how well I'm expanding, I think. Just spread out, make bad things happen. Go to Trundalag as well. Hell, if we split them into 3,000 man groups, it'll be very fine indeed. Because most of these forts are weakish. Actually, I don't even need to. I have sieged pretty much everything here. Yeah, Denmark is screwed, and they will be mine. I would love to improve relations some more with them, but obviously I can't while I'm at war. For, you know, obvious reasons. But if I wasn't at war, and if we didn't have hostile relations, that would be plus 45. It would take a relatively small improvement to fix our relations into the positives, which would be very good, since, you know, I would like to actually get them as a vassal thingy and keep them. Gather here. Gather here, my glorious navies, such as you are. It is gonna take us a little while until our navies are recovered. I'm gonna start, obviously, with 100 or so light ships for the node for, you know, Constantinople. For obvious reasons, because that brings us money. And money is what will allow us to rebuild our heavy navies after that debacle and that horrible, horrible battle with the British Navy, which did not turn out to be as much of a pushover as I had hoped, yet again. Those Brits and their navy, Jesus Christ, always problems. Always have problems with them. Okay, so how about we load 20 Tau soldiers into ships and go and take over Iceland and the Faroes and the Shetlands, eh? I mean, that sounds like a damn good idea to me. I think we should pursue that. Okay, on the boats. No, on the boats, on the boats. We're gonna go and see. We have a supply limit here. We probably won't out there, to be honest, but we'll see. Okay, you would actually accept. In that case, that is hardly necessary, and... Okay. We'll form a union. 30 aggressive expansion. Oh well. Ooh, they're really unhappy with me. Shit, son. Yeah, the aggressive expansion is gonna hurt a lot. We need to start improving relationships right now before our emperor decides to die. Yeah, the personal union ends. This guy has to survive for another 2 or 3 years. If he lasts... What now? Backward monarch. Wonderful. We get that on top of it. How quickly does that burn off? So we're seeing about... I'd say about 10 points of burn off, to, you know, of negative burn off per year, which is good. It's a real start. Okay, for next 1,000 years or so, you are gonna be improving relations there. Get used to it. Also, that navy should travel to Kurland and bring that back that away. Also, we're gonna declare war on the Ottomans right away. Well, maybe not right away. I want to gather the navies together first, I think. Just to make sure that good things or that bad things don't happen when the Ottomans start, you know, navying against me. But other than that, should be okay. I mean, 2-to-1 odds, great leader on my side, none on theirs in fact. Should be fine. I'm really, this is a nail-biting moment because we do not wish this union to end ever. But you know, okay, trade Constantinople. Impress them with your great glory. There, that's much better. Milan is still stealing stuff, as are the Ottomans. Bastards. And oh, there's not much reason to boost them just yet, so that's fine. As for here, okay, let's just gather all of these troops in one spot. It's a lot of army actually. You have quite the invasion force from over here. I think Nyland will be best for moving troops across, so let's get started on that. And the Mughal should be an easy pushover, really. They are pretty weak at this point after what I've already done to them. Oldenburg. Wait, Olden? What? Dude! I guess they didn't like me taking Denmark, huh? Yeah, the backwards ruler thing is gonna sting. Because they're really good at, well, at Diplo tech and, well, you know. They can be mad that I'm not. Still, if only I can hold on to this, you know, gain, it will be extremely good. And I actually have to create Savoy as a guy. Did you manage to convert it to orthodoxy? You did. That is extremely good. I approve. Now, how are those cores of mine? You have one bit of overextension, but that's from Nicaea, so that should be easily fixable. Yeah, nail biting all around. I have to maintain this. I have to maintain this. This has to last for 1,000 years, in fact. Actually gonna get that. Bring down that backwards monarch thing. Yeah, 10 years. If my guy lasts 10 years, most of this will be gone. And my peoples will be happy and everything will be fine. Also, I should start on Khorasan. Where are my diplomats? I have 2 that are currently not engaged. So I can afford to set one on Khorasan. Good. Okay. Proceeding to bring the troops home. Damn, that was a nasty invasion though. I wouldn't have wanted to be on the receiving end of that. Certainly. Poor Denmark, we really screwed them. I mean, we really screwed them. Poor Denmark. Okay, attach. Bring across. Relatively easy. Bring some more across. Yes, another 20 Tau group. Bring them to Narwa. Okay. Revolt risk. How bad is it? It's virtually non-existent. But I'd rather not get any. And this actually helps us with improved relations over time, right? It does, because we are prestigious as all hell. In fact, if there's a guy that gives us... No, we don't have one, unfortunately, for that. Could get a missionary guy, but we don't really need one. Sure, Khorasan incorporation, that sounds good. That sounds truly good. Oh, that's a 20,000 group, so... yeah, that's fine. So, lots of army. Lots of army that was in the excess of 100,000 soldiers easily. just to take poor old Denmark. Poor Denmark. Kindly don't throw me off, though. That would be a bad thing. We need to maintain good enough relations to maintain that thing, if we can. And declaring war on the Ottomans will help, actually. Because then we'll be in a war together, and that will make people happier or less unhappy with us. I'm improving with Oldenburg. Okay, good. I think it might actually make sense to be a bit peaceful right now. And you know, just take my time, do this right. Okay, you, Izmir. You two. Hello. The unpronounceable one. And that seems good. Actually, just to prop this up and to give them some money to rebuild their nation as well, I suppose, let's send them a gift, because this will shave another year or two off of our time to make them less unhappy with us and thus, you know, unscrew the situation somewhat. Okay, that's good. Create vassals. Savoy. Where are you, Savoy? No, if they were in alphabetical order, that would make too much sense, I suppose. Okay, send. Savoy is now free. Excellent. And we'll send you to Epirus. That should be fine. And that's us making gains in northern Italy, really. Rather well, too, I would say. Abolish slavery. What will this get me? The tech cost versus missionary. Cost missionary strength for a while and abolition of slavery. Less taxes but more stability. No, no, no. Ooh. Mercantilism and global trade power. Hello, that's just plain good. And better relations over time. Thank you. That will do nicely. Now, what I really want is to just take these four. You are still aggressive expansion the fuck out and mad about it. Oh, thank God, it was the Bohemian that died. My heart nearly stopped at that pop-up. I cannot, I must not. Why did this go up again? Wasn't it at 48? Or maybe it wasn't. Never mind. But yeah, we must get to positive relations with Denmark as soon as possible, just to maintain our union. And you, my darlings, are gonna go to Constantinople to guard that. Now they're free to try and declare independence, I don't mind that, but they're not free to just escape diplomatically. Now that would be a bad thing. If the situation stays stable for just a few years, it will be fine. If it doesn't, we'll lose Denmark. And frankly, we don't even really need Denmark that much. I just want it. I want it so badly. Okay, you saw that we lost a lot of the negative relations at the ticking of the year. I think if our monarch survives this year, we might be okay. And I really don't want to jinx it, but we might be okay. Here I'm gonna need the admin stuff for that, but I could take the military ideas or the offensive ideas. Do I need that? I'd rather take defensive for the morale, actually. Yeah, it's too late to take something like innovative anyway, so let's go for that. And that will help. Now, in a war together does add a nice boost, I must say. Denmark has increased coring cost, good for them. Now then, you declare war. I'd rather not fight Oldenburg, to be honest. But I mean, Bohemia and Austria would join, so it wouldn't be that bad, but the Mughals, again. Okay, actually, while we are debating that, we do need to rebuild some more, right? Oh, a screen to manage the building of ships would be so much better. I mean, this system is good, but when you have like 100 ships to build, It might be easier if you had just a screen to say build ships there and, you know, gather in a specific place, right? Just tell them to build a certain amount of ships with a rallying point, and then they would just gather on their own. Wouldn't that be sweet if that was possible? Obviously it isn't, but, you know, it would be a nice thing to have. That's 51 ships in total. That should be enough trade ships to patrol Constantinople relatively well. And, you know, absolutely force out these bastards. And freaking Milan! They managed to keep their ships throughout the war, and they're still using them to dick with me. Savoy, royal marriage, sure. Whoa! All those annexations, eh? And I have no legal heir. Oh, shit, son. That's not good at all. No, 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 not good at all. You have royal ties. Please get me an heir. Please get me an heir. Please get me an heir. We're up to 30 though with Denmark, which is good. Dutch no, a Danish noble. Noble from my house gets on the throne, which is good. What could I do here, though? What could I do? I mean, do you have any cores here that I could return or something? No? No, it doesn't look like it, unfortunately. You know, a little war would help, I guess. I'd rather not fight Oldenburg, though. But, whatever, if they're part of this, they're part of this. And let's just... Reclaiming Anatolia is important. And we will take Ankara and call in our allies to make that happen. Austria. Good. Oldenburg is officially boned then. And chase them with great justice. Meanwhile, you... And... You... and you just, yeah, max siege everything. And if the Mughals try to screw with me, it should be relatively easy, really. I mean, this isn't even a war, this is just military exercises, to be honest. There's nothing really to war about. Because, you know, it's just... They're all weak and backward. Or weak or backward. Or weak and backward. Whichever you prefer. Oh, and it looks like Great Britain is trapped there. With 100,000 of their soldiers. Wonderful, but... Oh, holy crap, the Ottomans are actually the war leader on top of that as well. Oh, hello. Okay, could hunt down some Mughal armies, could siege the Mughals to my heart's content as well, but either way this should be relative. And we're actually in a war together, so we're happy with each other. So that's good. While we're in this war, we're not gonna lose the Union. The dangerous bit is past, I think. We're gonna keep Denmark. We have made Denmark our bitch. In all the right ways. Could I sit there? No, too far away. But I'll get all kinds of naval bases once I integrate them. That will certainly be glorious once it happens. Yeah, the Ottomans are well and truly boned, I would say. Ships are getting built, that's nice, but... That's a Mughal army, a real one. He's a real boy. Not really, but kind of. So that real boy, amazing as he is, needs to die in a fire. So, in order to make that happen, we're gonna actually march into him. So, 17th, 25th, I've got him. Brandenburg can go and fuck itself, I'm not scared of them. And my call... Wait, what? How did you get away? I should catch them now. Oh, I guess I was reading the wrong list. As in... You know, the wrong army arrival date. Come back here and take your beating. Come here. I mean, once I take over the Ottomans, that should be pretty much it, right? Nice, solid sieging out of the main enemy should help do all kinds of fun things to them. Gather the ships. I could vassal them. So I should be, if I can vassal them, I should be able to fully annex them. Okay, good. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a pain here, isn't it? You're gonna make me work for it by fighting all of the Mughals. Lost 3 heavy ships. God damn it. Sorry, not heavy, light ships. Oh, caught them. Good. That will go ways. Now then. We're gonna move more armies over here and we'll start carpet sieging the Mughals. Austria should, or Bohemia should take care of Oldenburg for me, so that should not be an issue. And elsewise things are more or less okay, I would say. Don't need to worry about blockading Ottomans, so we can go back to, yay, actually patrolling the trade in Constantinople and making good things happen to us. Money! Money, money, money. My money. Mine. Okay, Siege of Ankara. That's the war goal. And yes, with my massive legions heading down that way, it should be perfectly possible to, you know, siege them out. +4 on cannons, not +5. I could send in another army, but I won't bother. It's now to make my armies truly formidable, +25% army morale. There we go. How's Denmark doing? Denmark is getting less and less pissy, which is good. That's good. Stuff is burning off. Little more is gonna burn off soon as well. Should be quite able to, you know, make the integration happen in a couple of years. You know, in 50 years. By the time we get to that, the integration should not be a problem. Okay, Austria is down here sieging, which is good. I'm gonna use groups of 10 Tau, since I have a lot of troops around here, and I'd rather not, you know, lose to any rebels or such, so, you know, 10,000 units should be fine. Okay, you as well. So there, 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 and let Austria take that. As for you, there we go, divide it up nicely. Go here, go here, go here, go here. And as for you, split, split. There we go, 4 units again, and you can just head into the depths of India and handle those, and that should help as well a great deal. So that's a lot of their stuff straight up occupied or straight up sieged. Few more people, that's good. Go to Jaunpur and Mandala, should be good. Then once that siege finishes, we can send another 4 stacks down to help siege things there. Split. There we go. We need to have people here. Upper Doab was handled. So I think this area needed some loving, because I didn't send anyone there. There we go. And that should handle it. That should be pretty close to full occupation on the peoples. Oh, they would actually just accept it. Never mind then. How dangerously high. Did I screw up? I did not screw up. I can afford to keep this. Good. Now we're just gonna bring our armies back where they belong. Yay, ever so carefully. And that's 40,000. Go to Judea. Yeah. So that's the last of the Ottoman forces, in fact. Actually, gather in Dulkadir. That will be fine. Okay. Go with there, and the resteth, such as they are. Just what, 5 armies, eh? 5 is the wrong number. Okay, so we'll send 2 to Macedonia and 2 to Eden, or rather 4 to Eden, and that should be divided into stacks of 40 rather nicely. So, re-establish the team system. I think we should do this. Yes, cause proper names, right? And also a triumph for Anatolia just before we do that, and there we go. And the game lags the fuck out cause we are attempting to rename stuff, and there we go. Now we have proper names. Adrianople, Paphlagonia. Okay, sure. So, the reconquest of our rightful territories, at least of the Eastern Empire's territories, is for the most part done. The Eastern Empire has been rebuilt. Well, and truly rebuilt, not just a tiny bit rebuilt. So, I submit to you that my initial goals, namely of Indian trade and rebuilding the original territories of the empire, have been fulfilled. On top of that, we have Lithuania and Denmark, and in the 80 or 70 years left till the end of the game, we should be able to integrate Denmark and possibly make some more conquests from, you know, a war with Russia and Poland to grab some stuff there. What have you got? Offensive, naval, offensive and defensive. I have quality and defensive, right? I should be able to manage it with Austria's aid. So possibly taking some of Poland, possibly taking more out of Milan and Tuscany, but yeah, we're gonna do fine. Because Byzantium is truly glorious. Truly, truly glorious. Also, you seem fine. Is there anyone I want to ally from among these? I think I might want to ally Cologne if I could. I could afford 2 more allies. Cologne might be a thing. Why not? They would actually accept if we had good enough relations. So yeah, we're gonna start working on Cologne, but I'm gonna end the session here, so if you feel like I've earned a like, make sure to leave one. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time when we spread our glorious burning wings over the world. So, see you then.